Let's talk about some new manhwa to read. Before we begin, please subscribe. So, let's start.
Number 5. The Priest of Corruption. He used a cheat to create a character in the game. When he came to his senses after pressing the play button, he had possessed the Priest of Corruption character he had created. It had to be a character who had bad stats and was hated by all. All he had on him was a woman's dried up hand, but that hand was a goddess's. Number 4. The extra is too strong. He received the same question every day, but the answer never changed. The only things he had left were sympathetic gazes and the monthly insurance payments. And the cruel reality of being half paralyzed. They say that God only gives you trials you can endure, but he would rather have died. That was when he woke up. This is the world of the magician who dominates the world. From now on, you must live as the character Mord Vernars. He became an extra in the novel he was reading overnight.
Number 3. The constellations are my disciples. 300 years ago, martial god Yun-Oh Kim defeated Barsh, the boss of the Tower of Destruction, and prevented the end of the world. Kim Yun-Oh should have died suffering the same fate as the Tower of Destruction. However, after 300 years, he is reborn as the 17-year-old Kim Joo-hyuk. In the midst, he finds out that the constellations that were created during his absence were his disciples from 300 years ago and sets on a journey to find them. Number 2. SSS rank artist summoner. One day, Shin Jinyo and his colleagues fell to another world due to a sudden earthquake. It turned out that that world was the same as the webtoon drawn by his older brother. His brother was a longtime unknown artist who was frustrated by a series of failures in his next work, was pessimistic about his work, and disappeared somewhere. Only Jinyo, who knows his brother's webtoon worldview and story well, can properly conquer this other world. As a result, Jinyo goes on a journey with his colleagues to try to kill two birds with a stone, as they attempt to escape from this world to return to their original world, and to find out his missing brother's whereabouts. Number 1. Skeleton Warrior. Kim Sojun, a former high school teacher who lost everything playing the stock market, and came face to face with cruel reality, stumbles upon a heap of gold coins during a school trip. However, the moment he touches a coin, he is cursed and transported to a Murim world. He wants to live a lazy and cushy life with the gold he found, but the system won't let him do it. Not to mention, there are other transmigrators from the modern era who came to this world earlier than him. Surrounded by martial artists and skeletons, the Murim life of Kim Sojun begins.